Hello, everybody. My name is Uncle Dominic. Thank you, Jeff Rivilla, for having me on the show on Rise and Outshine. Unfortunately, everybody, I'm unable to live stream today because of our time differences and our conflicted work schedule. But that's okay. So, today on my podcast, I want to focus on the word what if. And it's a mindset for possibility of things in life. So, let's find out more. Have you ever wondered if we let our imagination want run wild every day in our lives? Like every day you wake up, you'll be thinking, what if? What if I do this? What if I do that? Now, I know all of us think about it, and we always think that what if could be a sign of regret. But let's think about it in a different way. I'm going to explore this with you guys today. So, since we were young, right, we have been told by our teachers, our endless schools and homeworks that we have potential to do something better, to be someone. And as a student, we have been bombarded with these ideas that we can be great, we can do all kinds of things. And as we get older, we realize this expectation kind of is too big. And sometimes we are unable to achieve those things that have been told that we could do. And therefore, it leads to depression, to sadness in life, and to loneliness. But how can we change that? I mean, how can we help ourselves and help those around us by having a little bit of what if in our life? For example, if we limit our life, for example, as soon as we come onto this earth, we can tell ourselves like this could be like a game, right? We have 60 years of life to live on. So in this 60 years, how can we plan on what we're supposed to do in our life? I think in this kind of mindset of thinking, it puts things in certain perspective and it makes us want to achieve the things that we should have achieved, right? For example, if I'm in the high school life right now, I am 13 years old. Um, I have, let's say, I'm in high school. I have 3 years of high school, right? Well, not 6 years of high school, 5 to 6 years of high school. So in this 5 or 6 years, what I should plan on, what I should learn, or what I should do every single year to achieve what I am. And then by the time we finish high school, we have achieved it, right? Instead of having the attitude that if I do this, I will be better. And then, but there's no time frame. And when there's no time frame, I feel like if there's no time frame of doing certain things, we tend to procrastinate. And when we procrastinate, we kind of make our life become, how do I say, lazy, and we tend to get down and when things hit us on the hard side. And we all know that life is not easy. Everyone's everyone has difficulty in a lot of things, right? So, using this what if mindset, if we think about it, what if I do this today? Plan it out. What if I do that next week? Plan it out. Or put in a certain time year, like in 5 years, I'm going to achieve this. In 5 years, I'm going to achieve this or that. And then I feel like if we do this, we make things even better. Just like, for example, imagining you are studying for a test, right? We have a set deadline that the test is maybe in 3 weeks time, and so we know in 3 weeks time we're going to take a test, right, a school test. So we study really hard to pass that. I mean, why can't we put that same mindset or same frame set in our daily life? Like we have 1 week to learn how to play the guitar. That's it. We only have 1 week, so that means I have to practice really hard every day. Wouldn't that be interesting if we use that kind of mindset, right? Of course, right? Things are going to happen, like mistakes are going to happen, right? Just like when we are trying to solve a math problem and it just doesn't click, right? But have we ever thought of let's try a different approach or different mindset? Because we know in mathematics, if there are some problems that we can solve with this formula, there's always a different way to solve it with a different formula, right? Yeah. So I think in our day life, it's something like that. I mean, we're gonna approach life in many different perspectives, many different ways. But if we have to understand that there's many different ways in to go through life, right? So because of that, we have if we can plan that, we can be better. I think so, right? Okay. Now, here's another thought. We all have tough days. If we let the bad day bring us down, we are going to feel sad. We are going to feel unmotivated. We're not able to do anything, right? But if we have this what if mindset, and we think that what if tomorrow is better, right? What if I try a different way of talking to this person? If your boss is angry with you, you did something wrong at work, you made a mistake, and you have this, and try saying, what if I approach this in a different way tomorrow? What if I talk to my boss a little bit different tomorrow? What if I teach a little bit different to my students tomorrow? And if we do this and we keep this in a frame set, just remember there's a limit. There's a limit to everything we do. So if we keep it as a limit, if 5 more years, 10 more years, I think down the road we are able to find more success in this way. So that is what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm working on today for today. A what if mindset. What do you guys think? If we keep what if as a regret all the time, it's not going to work, right? But if we turn it in around and put it as a limit on what we can do, or time frame, and I think we can improve on it, right? So I was actually also looking up and asking for more opinions on what if. Some of my friends told me we shouldn't think of what if too much, because what if is kind of like a regret, and we think of what if things are not going to work out the way we should have a plan, like writing and saying that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Yes, I believe that is true. I believe that is the what right way for being successful. But at the same time, we need to understand that there's many different ways to reach success, and there are different kinds of success. Some people think of success as in having a lot of money. Some people having success as being a great family man. Every success is different, right? We just have to find it and change it. I believe that if we keep things in a limit, time frame limit, and put a what if mindset to our daily life, we can improve it by changing the perspective, changing the way we think. All right. Okay. So I'm going to stop right here. I want to thank everyone for joining me on my podcast. And thank you again for Jeff Rivilla for having me on the show. On Rise and Outshine. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.